Yeah, new series, Super Mega Baseball 3. Welcome back to the channel. I am so happy to feature this game on my channel. It is an incredible sports game. It's a great baseball game. And don't let the graphics fool you guys. I'm not going to call this a full-on sim that's similar to MLB The Show, but it is a great baseball game, and it has a lot of sim qualities. And we're going to get into that right away. Here are all the modes: exhibition, pennant race. We're not going to focus on all of those. This is the mode we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the franchise mode. And let's go into custom. And this is the custom league that I started back in May when the game first came out. It's called the Quarantine League. And the team we're going to be playing with are the Houston Hyenas. And as we can see on this screen, you can go into player development, sign and release. You can check out your own team. You can view your schedule. There's also a salary cap economy-based mechanic in this game. As you can see, this is our budget, and our team payroll is extremely high compared to our budget. We have only a $900,000 surplus, which is pretty small in this game. So we're going to be handcuffed as far as signing free agents and things like that. Basically, the strategy for this season, the reason why I picked this team, not only because they're talented, but if things don't work out for this season, which is a 56-game season, if things don't work out this season, we're going to blow this thing up. And I know I've chosen a lot of games to play within the season, but I do plan on simulating some games. All right. So I'm going to explain some of the game mechanics as we go along, but I won't be explaining too much because I don't want to take away from the flow of the game. What I will do is link two videos from MetalHead Software's YouTube channel where they explain the game mechanics in full detail. All right, so we don't want to watch game, we want to play the game. Okay, let's it's been a while since I played this, so let's go again. Okay, simulate CPU games. Okay, yes, we simulate those games first and then we'll get to our game. And as I said, as we go along and play, I'll be explaining some of these game mechanics. All right, now we can play our game. First opponent, Seattle Wild Pigs. And with these uniforms and teams, guys, I pretty much customize all this on my own. Now, Colton Mackey is our best hitter. We want to keep him in the second slot. There's a guy. Where is he? I'm going to cancel that. There's somebody I want to bat first. I can't remember who he was. It's been a long time since I played this. Should we keep Castillo in the first slot? No, we want him. Okay, whatever. Let's just go with this. Let's just go with this lineup, so we can get into the game. As I said, as the season or as the series progresses, you guys will learn a little bit more about some of the game mechanics. If you look at those, where you see my using, actually, I'm going to pull that back up. One of the best features in this game is actually the way difficulty works. It works on a scale from I believe 1 to 99, and you can also separate that into batting, fielding, pitching, and base running. So you can customize the difficulty in this game, and that's what makes this game so good, actually. Let me see if I can show you guys that. Okay, we'll get into that after the game. Up high. Oh, that was a low strike. Late on that one. Oh, that was a high strike. Right in the... That probably would have jammed me if I would have made contact with that. His arm angle is kind of confusing me. Decent contact, but took him back to the warning track for the second out of the game. Here's our DH, Sosa. Our opponent is known for being decent hitters and very fast base runners. Oh, that was close. Come on, drop in there. Yep, that's our first hit of the game. Good job. We're going to take a wide turnaround first and make it back to first base. Good piece of hitting there. Here's our power hitting center fielder. First baseman, actually. He also, something else I need to explain is that players in this game can actually play more than one position. And if you use a player out of position, their fielding and running stats are going to take a hit. There's also a nice mechanic called the trait mechanic that I'll explain later on as well. Each player in the game has certain traits. Well, not each player. Each player in the game can have up to 2 traits. And those traits are not necessarily good traits. They can actually be bad traits as well. And we'll go into that as the game progresses. Anytime I see a player with a trait, I'll explain it to you guys. If you look in, look to the left of the screen, you can see my pitcher's pitching repertoire. Oh, great play! Furthermore, great play. We're gonna try to go through some of these cutscenes as fast as possible. Let's try to keep the game time down. You guys know how baseball is, and I played real baseball, 9 innings, none of that 7 innings, 5 inning stuff. So we're gonna rock it the way the game's played. Let's throw him a curveball, and you have to be careful with the CPU because they will pick up on your pitching tendencies. And like I said, I'm gonna link those MetalHead Software videos that explain the game mechanics a lot better than I can. It's a great game, guys. You should check it out. It's on PC, on all the other console platforms. It's even on Switch. The Switch version was the last version they made. Outstanding game. Alright, let's try to work the corner on him. He doesn't have any traits, so... Oh, that's a ball. If he's... Yep. And to make the game a bit harder for myself, I use power pitching only, which power pitching, if you don't time it well, your ball's going to be a lot less accurate. So just to make the game a bit harder for myself, that's what I do. So only power pitching. They're hitting the ball pretty hard. We need to try to start making some people miss. Let's try a slide on the outside corner. Just missed. Fouled it off. Pop them up. Come on, Hannah. That's right towards you. And the inning's over. 1 hit apiece. More Mr. Burns. Pretty good left-handed batter. Not a big fan of the arm angle. I don't like side arm pitchers. It's hard for me to pick the ball up sometimes. Looked like a little cutter right there. And another cutter. Jammed me. Had to protect the plate. Now the pitcher's mojo just went up, which means that gives him a boost to all his stats. If you check West Yogurt, check his stats, you can see they went up. He's now set to locked in instead of neutral. Okay, 3-1. Give us a fastball. That was a change. We don't want that. Good placement on that. His mojo went back down, so he should be back to neutral after this cutscene. And he is back to neutral. Oh, I swung at ball 3. At least he moved the run over.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30.
Yeah, this game is so fun. Yeah, I made all these uniforms myself, guys. All the team names. I created this entire league. This is actually one of the best sports games I've ever played. I have to be honest with you. And I'm not overspeaking that. Oh. Gotta stop swinging out balls out of the zone. I'll tell you one thing. The pitch I have most trouble with in this game is the changeup. I really have a lot of trouble with that pitch. Just inside. Now, I am rusty as this series progresses. If I need to adjust the difficulty, I have no issue doing that. That's ball 4. I believe that's our second walk. We need to calm down, maybe get a mound visit, which mound visits aren't in the game, but is he trying to steal? Yeah, got a great jump. Really, really good jump. He's a fast runner, so we have to be careful with him. You can attempt pickoff moves, which work sometimes. But the great thing about this game, if you spam the pickoff move, your pitcher will lose mojo. So you have to be careful how you use it. Let's throw the two-seamer inside. Let's try to jam him up. Unfortunately, that didn't jam him up. He hit that to the opposite field pretty hard. At least hold him to the double. And that's the first run of the game. No sense even throwing home. Good piece of hitting there by the CPU. And the reason why I use power pitching only when I pitch is because if I use the normal pitch and mix up power and normal pitch, I would never walk anybody. It's just too easy. Let's try to get the strikeout. Let's try to change his eye level a bit, and then we'll draw our curveball down. We have no outs. We have to be careful. Oh, beautiful pitch. Man. That was borderline right there, y'all. Oh, no. Another fair ball. Come on, bro. Oh, gone it. That little bit of hesitation out there probably cost that run. Would have been tough to get him anyway, but still. Having a little issues here. Having some issues. One thing, and this was a complaint by a few people in the subreddit, the CPU has a very good batter's eye, especially when you play at a high ego the way I do. I basically play at everything at 80 except for pitching at 70, which is still pretty high. And as you can see, those guys have great batter's eyes. I mean, they very rarely swing and miss, which is one of the complaints at the forums, at the subreddit, I mean, but I just have to deal with it. I do get strikeouts and swinging strikeouts, but sometimes you have to be willing to throw balls to keep the ball away from the plate, kind of like I did there, but he just didn't swing at it. So we've got 3 walks in the game already, I believe, compared to maybe a couple of strikeouts. Okay, at least we have, that wasn't too bad because now we have a force play at first and second, so we can probably try to get a double play. Actually, at third as well. That, oh no, just perfectly placed. Throw that home. Good throw. Beautiful throw. That was a rope right there. We needed that. We needed that desperately. Have to protect against the big inning. There's a swing and miss we're looking for. He actually has very poor contact, so we need to take advantage of that. But if he gets a hold of one, we're in trouble. That's the third out. All right, let's go. Let's get some runs, people. Come on, Hyenas. We need some runs, baby. Let's do it. Come on, Dunk. Some of the names in this game are hilarious, too. Right up the middle, that cutter. Find the gap, baby. Find the gap. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we turn? Can we make this 3? Nope. We're going to take a wide turn. Way to start the inning, baby. Let's go.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 26. Up the plate.
We have to be willing to take a walk in this situation.
Nope, high.
Especially with our leadoff hitter. We need to get him on base. Oh, man, that reacted too late to that one. Can we get the run over? What kind of arm does he have? He has a weak arm. Yep. Very weak arm. Good job getting the run over. We're only down 2.
Second baseman, number 4.
Here's our star player here. You can see he does everything well. Speed, power, and contact. Great job getting that run home. Excellent job.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6.
Might try to steal one if that would have been a great pitch to run on. Oh, bad swing. Swung at, that was a ball. That was a horrible at bat. Terrible at bat.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16.
Let's get into it. Let me take a time real quick. As you can see, the runner on first base now, one of his traits is bad jumps, which says speed reduction when attempting to steal a base. So that's a trait that he has. Obviously, we won't be running with him, most likely, even though he has decent speed.
That's inside.
And not to mention, the batter that's batting at the moment has the outside pitch trait, which is a positive trait. Power and contact boost when targeting the outside half of the strike zone. Give me a fastball, man. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that outside pitch trait kicked in, but he just hit it hard on the ground and it was fielded. But decent inning nonetheless.
Thank you, Wagner. Ball inside.
All right. Let's try to catch him on the outside corner. Bad pitch. We got lucky there. This game is so fun, I'm telling you. And especially the franchise elements of the game. Where you there's a training mechanic in the game where you can buy upgrades and make players better, and it's really, really I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. Just a change of pace for the channel. That was always my intention, was to play different games, but of course my passion is football, and I love college football. And I love the PS2 era football games. That's why I play them. Let's throw this one in the dirt. Let's hope he chases. That's what we wanted. Yes, good job. Excellent, excellent job. All right, game's moving at a decent pace. Like I said, I don't want to make these videos too long, but I want to try to explain as much as I can as we go along. But watching those videos will help you guys a lot understand this game. And hopefully you guys go out and buy it. Go out and support those smaller developers that actually have a passion for what they do, and not these big AAA games giving us this garbage every year. And when I speak about that developer, MetalHead, I always, for some reason, I always want to say Metal Gear. And I guess I have Metal Gear Solid on my brain, but it's MetalHead Software. They're a Canadian-based software developer out of Western Canada. I don't know exactly. I don't know if they're based out of Vancouver or what city, but they just say Western Canada. Barely got a piece of that one. Oh, yeah, that. He had me messed up on the inner half of the plate. That was another good pitch on the inner half. I'll tell you, if you guys get this game, this game is not easy, especially when you get past 70 ego. When you get into the 80s and 90s, it is a big challenge. This game is very challenging. As a matter of fact, if you search this game and watch the vast majority of the YouTubers, they play around 50 or 60 ego. They don't play at very high ego like we're playing here. Let's see if I can pull it up. I don't know why I can't pull that up. There it is. Look at the bottom right corner. You see my batting is 80, base running is 80, pitching is 70, and my fielding is 80. So that's actually pretty high. I don't know what happened there, but let's try to get him out on the slider. Bottom half. Nope. All right, we don't want to walk a guy with no outs, so we have to throw him a fastball. And we pay for that. That's what's great about this game. I'm telling you, the CPU will punish you for your mistakes. They will punish you. All right, we don't need another dodgy inning. We need to get some people out. Let's go. We got a below average hitter at the plate. Let's take advantage of that. Let's get a double play, please. All right. This is gonna be a waste pitch at 0-2. That's our waste pitch. Let's check the run over at first. Like I said, you don't want to do that too much because your pitcher could lose ego. Man, he hit the ball hard. Goodness gracious. Right at the bottom of the zone. All right, this is not good. To prevent the big inning, we're going to go for the double play, the 6-4-2 or the 4-6-2. We're not worried about the runner that's going to get to third. If we get a ground ball, we're going to second and then we're going to first. Straight up. If it's a slowly hit ground ball, we'll try to go to third if we can. And get that one out, that lead runner. All right. Let's see. 1-1. Let's throw a change up. Bottom half. Oh, that would have been nice if he would have swung in at that because he would have hit that one right in the ground. Let's see if we can get him to chase a slider. And he did. That's the ground ball we needed. Out at second. Out at first. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm having fun with this. And I think it's going to get better as the series goes along. Wanted him to beat that in the ground. All we need is one out, so. Uh-oh. Yeah. Wild pitches and pass balls are a big thing in this game as well. And shout out to MetalHead. Shout out to that, you know, that great developer that made this great game. They are very active in the community, in the Steam community, in the Reddit, in the subreddit community. They really care about their product, and they really care about the people that spend money on their games. I can tell you, I mean, those guys are great. They are outstanding. A lot of respect for those folks. And the guys that featured the first and second game on their channels, they got a lot of early access to this game. So, I mean, I wasn't a YouTuber back then, but I am now. So, let's hope this series does well, and maybe when Part 4 comes out, we get that early access and we can give some feedback and try to help those guys improve it. That was a horrible. That previous at bat was horrible. Can we get a fastball right up the middle? We'll take that walk. We'll take it. Let's go. Come on now. Here's our leadoff hitter. That was a tough strike. There's another strike. Good cutter. That's gonna drop. That's gonna drop. Please drop. Yes, it did. Beautiful. All right, we got something going now. We got his mojo down as well, so let's take advantage. Here's our best hitter. We need something big to happen. Okay, they're replacing their pitcher with Alan Lantana. Let's check his stats. He's got great junk and great accuracy, which means he's going to be his breaking pitches are going to be really nasty, which he only has one. But his cutter is going to be really nasty too because he has so much junk. That was the cutter right there. There was another high cutter. Really, that messed me up. I almost swung at that one. See how smart the CPU is? That was a slider that messed me up.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 6.
We got to get these guys. We got to get that, at least tie the game up. Come on, man. That would have been a nice fastball to swing at. Doggone it. Man. We can't leave runners in scoring position like that, people. We just have to get those guys home. Smoke that ball. Man, he hit that ball hard. And I misplayed it. And he took full advantage. There's no way he would have got to second base had I not misplayed that ball. Let's check our pitch count. We had 72 pitches. We're getting a little low in stamina. We're going to try to get him through this inning. If he gives up another hit, I might take him out. And we got the right guy at the plate. He has very poor contact. Now we need to strike this guy out. I didn't want that there, but it was high enough. Let's throw one in the dirt and hope it doesn't get past our catcher. That's not low enough. That wasn't low enough, Tone. Oh, man, I should have threw to the cutoff. Bad play by me. Do I take him out? Let's see what we're working with. Too early for our closer. That's why I said, yeah, CPU, closing pitcher pitching too early. So you have to put your closer in after the 7th inning. That's great. This guy has 2 traits. He's a specialist, which means right-handed pitcher. Since he's a right-handed pitcher, right-handed pitchers will... Is he a right-handed pitcher? He throws right. Yeah. Right-handed batters will have reduced contact and power against him. And he's also composed, which means if he gets to 3 balls, he gets a boost in accuracy, which is great to have. He's going to be a really good setup guy for our closer. I don't know. Let me I'll leave him in the game for now. Should we? No, we're not going to walk him now. I was thinking about walking him to force that way we can have a chance at a double play to prevent the big inning, but now we have a chance to strike him out if we can. Can we get somebody to swing at a high? Thank you. Goodness gracious. All right. Now might be a good time to walk somebody. I am so tempted. Let's see who they have coming up to bat. Next, that would be Moon. He's a left-handed batter, very poor batter. We're going to walk this batter since he's such a power hitter, even though he's got poor contact as well. We're going to walk Blings, and that way we'll have a shot at a double play. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we still got a double play. Get him. Oh, you throw. No, his arm wasn't strong enough. Oh, man, that hurts. I was trying to walk the guy, but I just messed up. Let's get him to swing at that high cheese. Nope. What about this? Yes. Okay, that should end the inning. All right, that's our starter. That's going to be his last inning, no question.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 16.
So he gave us 5 innings. He did. I mean, 3 runs in 5 innings isn't bad. We're just our offense isn't good enough. We need to do better. Way to take that breaking ball the other way. That was a beautiful piece of hitting right there.
Now batting, the left.
We just need to take advantage.
Number 12. Strike. Nope, high.
That's going to fall in the gap. Big turnaround second. Trying to force those errant throws.
Now batting,
Let's go, Hyenas. Come on now.
number 24.
Beautiful breaking ball.
Ball inside.
Oh, that was close.
Strike.
He's freezing me, guys. He is really freezing me up. Popped him up. That's not what we wanted. We got a fast run on second. Let's test his arm. We're going to test his arm. Yep. Okay, we need to get this run home.
The catcher, number 34. No. Strike.
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Good job. Good job. This game is far from over, people.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30.
Man, I just realized we got a ton of left-handed batters in our lineup.
Strike.
He's doing a great job of spotting his pitches, I'll tell you that much. That was a good pitch, too. I tried to pull an outside ball, and you see the results of that. I got lucky there. Very, very lucky. Finally, a right-handed batter.
Strike.
Even though the catcher that got that single was and drove their run in was right-handed as well.
No, outside. No.
Nope. Oh, man.
Strike three.
Yeah. That's how I feel, too.
Now
All right, we need to replace him. Let's get a relief pitcher in.
Goyo.
Who's that bat? Yeah, we're going to put a left-hander in. That's fine.
Now pitching,
All right.
number 51. Strike.
And he's working with the fastball, a slider, and a curveball. Work the outside of that plate and get a pop-up. Beautiful.
Inside. That's down.
Oh, man, that looked like a strike to me,
Out.
That was a ball. Let's see who's coming up. Oh, we got the top of that lineup coming up. So let's try to get him out. We don't want to mess around with him.
Strike.
Yeah.
Strike.
Let's try to fool him with a slider on the inside. Backdoor slider. Too far. I didn't want it that far out, but we got lucky. That might be a ball. Come on, come on, come on. He's on first. Doggone it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Blue.
Now that best hitters are coming up. This guy is a good player. Bloop, what's his name? Bloop Michaels. Very good player. Very fast. It's going to be hard to double him up. But if we can get him to do that, we'll take it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ned.
Oh, this guy is murdering us 3 for 3. Goodness gracious.
Low.
We don't want to walk a guy with somebody on base, but we need to be careful as well. He won't be swinging at any bad pitches. Not a hitter like this. He is just too good. Nope. Let's see if we can get him to swing at something in the dirt. Let's do that right there. Beautiful, beautiful tone. Yep, that's how you get out of an inning, baby. Let's get some runs. I hit that ball pretty decent, but just right at the shortstop. That was actually a mistake he threw with that slider. He probably didn't want it where he threw it. Ooh, there's our first injury, y'all. Ooh, my man is out of there, man. Let's check his injury. What's hurting on him? Yeah, he's leaving. He is hurt. Now there's levels to injuries. Hurt is being the most severe. Then there's I can't remember, but you guys will see as the series goes on. What happened to him? Extreme pain, of course. That's another cool thing about this game. There are different injuries that you guys will see as the series goes on. Yes, 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 yes. That's the time run, people. That's not how you get them in.
That's inside. Strike.
Come on, Alden.
Strike.
K-Dud. Negative 15 velocity and negative 15 junk when pitching with a 2-strike count. That is a horrible trait to have. Now, why am I going back to second on 2 outs? Come on, Tony. Man. All right, let's stay composed. Stay in it. This is still anybody's ball game. Man, that looked like a strike to me, Up is not giving us these corners, man. And you have to pick the corners, I'm telling you, because if you do this, the CPU, especially at this ego that I play at, you will see something like that. Had that mistake been more to the inside, he would have smashed that ball. And I'm throwing too many fastballs. Got really lucky right there, out at the warning track. Yeah, that fooled him. That's because I threw so many fastballs in the previous at-bat. So he was looking for a fastball. That's how awesome this game is. There's those little subtle things, I'm telling you, just really, really nice. We needed that one, y'all. I'm so ticked off, man. I don't have NFL Network, so my Dolphins are playing the Raiders, and I can't watch the game. If that game was on TV, I wouldn't even be recording this right now. And I'm ticked off. I'm a LSU fan as well, and we lost. We had a great recruiting class. We were 4th in the nation. But since I've been following this year's recruiting, this past year, over the past few months, my favorite recruit was JoJo Earl, a wide receiver out of Texas. And he was early committed to LSU, and to the last minute, Alabama flipped him. And I was so upset by that. That guy is going to be a star, I'm telling you. What? Remember that name, JoJo Earl. Remember his name. Go check the tape. Go check the tape. Go check the tape out. Receipts are online. Go check the tape. That kid is explosive. Very sudden with his acceleration. Shifty, quick. He's only 5'9", but that guy he is incredible. I was very disappointed that LSU lost out on him. But we had a great class. We really did. We flipped another wide receiver as well. We flipped a wide out that was going to Mississippi State. We got lucky and flipped him, so Still a great class considering we had a down season and all the rumors about culture issues and stuff. But LSU is going to be LSU. They're going to get the players. And Alabama is Alabama, unfortunately. They're going to get their players, and they're going to get your players. That's the one thing about doing YouTube videos and talking as you play. It really hurts your concentration. And I need to do this more, which I am on this series. On this series, I can tell you, I'm going to be talking throughout it. It won't be like my football series where I just talk in the beginning and the pregame stuff, and I let the game play out. Oh man, I could have hit that a lot harder than I did. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that's so frustrating. Looks like we're going to have to face their closer next inning. I don't know how good he is, but we're going to find out. Oh, that was a good thing he got to that ball because that second baseman wouldn't have got there in time. And also, fatigue plays a factor in this game. You can't start players every single game. Eventually, it has an effect on their health. And you have to sit them down just so they can recover. So this game is very, very deep. Good strike out there. Very, very deep game. We got one more inning, y'all, to make it happen. To tie this game up or try to take the lead. And that's a situation where I just threw too many breaking balls. And my mojo went down. Let's see. Let me see. I might just replace him. He's a reliever, so he's been in the game for a bit. I'm gonna put my specialist in to try to. You see, check out Blue Michael's numbers. You see how they went down just now? That's because my specialist is in the game. So strategy plays a big part. You know, like I said, this isn't just an arcade game. It has a lot of sim elements to it. Absolutely, it does. And that's exactly what we needed, just to give us a chance to get back in the game. Good job. Had I left that left-hander in, I probably would have paid the price. So little things like that you have to pay attention to when you play. And we have the bottom of our order coming up. So come on, let's try to do something. Is that closer in the game? That's not their closer. That's the guy who's been in the game. Right at the shortstop. Oh, right at him ball. That ball was hit well as well. It was hit hard.
Center fielder, number 7. Nope, high.
Good job. And my batting strategy is this. I use contact swings when I'm behind an account, and I use power swings when I'm ahead in the count. And when the count is even, I will use power swings. Of course, if I have 2 strikes, I won't use power swing either. Did it get lucky? Yes, we did. Come on now.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 4.
Colton, you're our best player. You got to make something happen. You're 2 for 4. I know it's a lot to ask. That was a great breaking ball. Test his arm. Test his arm. No, we can't make the third out at third base. We can't do that. That's baseball rules right there. You can't make the third out at third base. Pressure's on. Right at the third baseman. That's the ball game, y'all. Yeah, we lose. Great game, though. Great game. A lot of hits. Just didn't convert enough of those hits into runs, y'all. That's just what it was. Yeah, the players of the game. all wild pigs. None of us. Roper really hurt us pretty bad. Alba did as well, so they had a great game. All right, guys. I'm going to stop the video here. Next game, we'll go more into player development. I'll show you guys how that works. We'll go check out the sign and release board. Check and see what free agents are available. See if we can upgrade our team. See if there's anybody out there who can help us. See if we might even need to cut somebody. Because, you know, as just looking at our team, we have a lot of guys making a ton of money. If you go all the way over here to the right, you can see we have a lot of we have our oldest player. Actually, not our oldest player, but Alden furthermore is 34 years old, making 15.3 million, which is a big hit to our salary cap. So we might need to make some changes to our lineup and see what's going on there. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the video here, and thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to this, to the rest of the series. I'm very excited about it. I hope you are too. I'll see you next game. Peace.